Nice. Just be it. Patrocinador del Maestro en Forma. What a week. For anyone living in Madrid, this week has been a bit of a doozy. Last Saturday was a historical occasion for Real Madrid as they won their third consecutive Champions League after beating Liverpool. In a game of many talking points, with the scores tied, it was Gareth Bale who made the most telling contribution with a superb bicycle kick which drew comparisons with the one scored by Ronaldo several weeks earlier against Juventus. But we all know which was the better goal. Bale then added another goal as Loris Karius dropped another clanger and the game finished 3-1 in Real's favour. At the end of the game, Ronaldo and Bale both expressed discontent for different reasons. We all know that when CR7 complains, it's usually a "Messi gets more money than me and I don't like it" type problem. Whereas I think most people can understand why Bale was upset after having heard his comments, considering his stats are better than just about every attacker in the team, bar CR7. In case you don't believe me, have a look at the stats on WhoScored.com. Just by looking at the basic stats for Bale and Benzema, we can see that the only area Benzema comes out on top is in pass accuracy. I'm not picking on Benzema, just using him as a yardstick to justify my position. I think Gareth Bale, while well paid during his time at Real Madrid, has been woefully undervalued by the fans and the Spanish media. Honestly speaking, I believe his announcement about considering his future with his agent was to be expected. Ronaldo wanting more money is nothing new. However, the manner in which he conducted himself was ugly. Perhaps not quite as ugly as Sergio Ramos's Wakigatame, but ugly nonetheless. Fast forward 24 hours, and Ronaldo was backpedaling on his statement like a circus act on opening night as the fans celebrated with the team at the Santiago Bernabeu. I'm going to take that as a sign that Florentino Perez has agreed to pay his outstanding tax bill and/or pay him more than Messi. All this occurred during the same week Correa and Bárcenas were sentenced in the famous Gürtel case. The day following their sentencing, the Socialist Party, sensing weakness in the PP political machine, filed a censure motion against President Rajoy, which was a political coup, although it does mean that Spain is headed for a fourth general election in as many years. On Thursday morning, we all woke up waiting to see how the censure motion would play out. Then came the bombshell that Zinedine Zidane had decided to resign as head coach at Real Madrid. A punch in the gut for Madridistas that nobody saw coming. The first name out of the hat to replace him was Mauricio Pochettino. Though as a lifelong Spurs fan, I can proudly say that Daniel Levy is the 800-pound gorilla of football negotiations. You only get what he chooses to give you, and it comes at a premium. So Poch, as we call him, is off the table. Forget about it. Around lunchtime on Thursday, there was a debate in the Spanish Congress where Rajoy attended for a hot minute. He then headed to the Arai restaurant for the longest lunch and maybe to lick his wounds. On Friday, Pedro Sanchez won the majority vote among the politicians, and yesterday he was sworn in by the king. With elections likely to take place in the autumn, Madrid and Spain have an interesting, if uncertain, summer ahead. I just hope it's not as hot in Madrid as it was in the last 2 years. One thing for certain, change gon' come. Nice. Para más consejos, búscame en Google o puedes encontrarme en Instagram, Facebook y WordPress.